Good evening everyone and welcome to the stream. Hope you're all doing fine and yeah, welcome back to our flight here in Asia. So today we fly from Taipei in Taiwan to Seoul in South Korea. So that's our flight for tonight. We also do that with the A330 from Headwind, and we do that with Eva Air and the Hello Kitty livery. So guys, welcome. I see Eddie is here, hello, and Joe and Trimbola is here, good evening everyone, and also Knight the Knight is here, good evening all. So welcome guys, and welcome to the stream, hope you're all doing fine. So today again the Headwind is 2 weeks in a row that we are flying this one. It's a nice plane, it has some issues sometimes, but especially with the fuel tanks and then also with the flight plan sometimes. Also this airport is seems to be a very dangerous airport because there are a lot of fire trucks. Now it's only 3, but I saw them passing all the time. So yep, seems to be very dangerous here. That night, a nice livery. Yep, it's a nice one. Also next week Friday we have also a nice livery. And then that night, how is your son doing? Hope he's getting better. Yeah, it's getting better. It's not totally done yet, but at least the fever is gone. But it's still a bit weak, and yeah, it will be fine, but takes a few more days I believe, so, but it will be okay. So thanks for asking, Knight Night. I will put on the webcam as well, and I hope it's working today. It was not turning off yet, so here I am. So welcome. And this is the livery, as you can see. I don't know who is flying with me today. I don't see anyone on the map today. I just saw this plane showing up just a minute or two before the stream started. So is that one from you guys? Let me know. And then we can actually jump into the plane because we have a longer flight today, around 2 hours I believe. Good night, it's you. Oh, okay, nice to have you back. So, and we see you for now. That's already a good start. We'll see how it will be after. So flight time is exactly 2 hours. So we will speed up a bit. We don't do the loading with GSX because it gives me problems with the parking brake, and yeah. So Trimboli should be too. Okay, nice. Welcome. I'm glad to have you guys. So external power, battery 1 and 2, fuel pumps, and we have 4 of them. 5. And then we have Adir 1, 2 and 3. And crew supply, and there we go. Emergency exit lights, enough, and logo lights, beacon lights, and that's all for now. So we go into the init page, we do the request, and then do the alignment, and there it goes. That's all working fine. From there we go to the MCDU menu, ADSU, and then we go to this, and then to the passengers. I didn't check how many passengers that we have, so we sent 212 passengers today, and we start boarding. So there we go. And actually I needed to push the jetway. Don't know if it will fit. Seems with an awkward place. Right, yeah. It just smashed into my head. Great. Alright, so that way can go away. John Roberto, why you are using your headphone if you have a microphone too? Just confused. Because this microphone is better than this one. And with only this microphone you cannot hear anything of the simulator. That's why. But thanks for asking. Alright, my sunglasses are here. And then we go to our flight plan. So the departure runway will be 10. And then we go to stay 2 something. So we go down the list. And that's this one. And then we can insert that. And then we go also to arrival runway. And I need to check that. I think it's 29. No, it's 14. So 14. We take the first one, and then we will see what that will give. Almond to you. That will be this one. And do we need something else? Nope. There we go. And then execute. Jonah, maybe you can move you a bit the microphone then. Which microphone? This one, this one. And why I need to move it? Alright, let's continue. Cruising altitude for today is 37,000 feet. I don't know if I put that in Discord. 37,000 feet. That's our cruising altitude. And there we go. And then we go also checking our plan, and I hope that we have no issues. And sometimes we have in this plane. And then for now it seems to be okay, but it's mostly at the end, and even if it's looking good by the time we get there, it's sometimes messed up as well. So far so good. So we have just one discount, and then I need to check my map. And then we can see if everything is okay. But sometimes it's not working when I put something in. Can see your full face because you're a microphone, yes, but I cannot move my microphone, otherwise you will not hear me. So that's the reason why the microphone is right here. Not your headphone, yeah. Okay. So what we have. Do or something. That's here, and from there we go directly to CF14L. That's possible. Actually, I want to go to EG070. Can we do that? So EG 070. We try. Yep. So we can do that. And then from there we can go to a GC 026. So in GC 026. And that's also working for now. and then we can go to and if I can read good, that would be much easier. We just take the easy way and go to DU 009, so that will be fine as well. And from there we can go to CFF14 left, so we can clear the discon. And there we go. So it gives a little bit of a issue here. Hopefully it will be fine after. Dexter, good night and good evening. Welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you are doing fine. So welcome. John Roberto, okay, and good night. Sleep well and have a great one. So we make a little bit of a tour. I'm not sure if we will hold that. We'll see what happens after. So we have just FF14 then. Where is that located? Very weird. This is the beginning of the approach here. CF14L I have, and then FF14 left I don't find. Joe Trimboli, what time of day have you set on your flight? Well, it's a morning. Let me check where we find that. Can we find that here? On the EFB maybe? There we go. So I think it's 8 o'clock or 8, just past 8. So 2014 Zulu. So that's evening, but actually it's morning. And I will check it here right quick. So 8:10, that's the time in the morning. All right. So we will see how that go, and actually we don't need ILS because like always I just don't use it at the end. Something goes wrong all the time, so we just do it manually, so we don't need to spend time on it. Also I put a link in the description below for that aviation channel. The guys have also a YouTube channel, and they are talking about nice stuff about aviation. So if you want to know the latest news about aviation, there is a great way to get the information. And I heard something very special, not special, actually something not good, and that's about the Airbus A220. So there are troubles with the Airbus A220. So if you want to keep you're updated by everything about aviation, then check out that YouTube channel. Joe Tramboli, thanks. I wanted to check if the weather and then I cannot read it anymore because my things are in the way. The weather and description are similar during the flight. Okay. Dexter, what's the runway for taking off? 10. That's our runway. So 10 or 10. Okay. Okay, we need also fuel, very important. So we do add that right here. Fuel, and then we take real, and then we put the fuel in. I have 5,000 kilograms of fuel extra. Just that you know. So we have 23,143 kilograms of fuel. And that's including the
This part, the
extra.
refueling truck is on its way.
I didn't ask for you to call the fuel truck because it's not working. Alright. Joe, runway 10, yes, that's correct. That's correct. So everything is set up here, and then we go to the radar. We put this on 1, this on auto, and those as well. Map, and then we go to the transponder as well. This need to be at off position. So we are pretty much set up for now. The only thing that we still can do is go to the second page here. We can put our block fuel in, so that's 23.2 and 23.2. That's our block fuel, and the rest we will do after. So we go back to the MCDO page. That's so. Now we go right here.
Fuel truck is in position.
148 people are boarded already, so we need 212. Yeah. Karen Davis, morning guys from New Zealand. I made it in 17 minutes from the start, but hope it will be a good stream. Yeah. Welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you are doing fine, and a very good morning to you. I have also something for you. Not quite what you were asking, but next week, Friday, I believe, there is a flight from Auckland to Christchurch in New Zealand, and that's with PMDG 737-800 and the Qantas livery. So that's what we'll do. It was Qantas time, so I needed to take a Qantas. So I took a real flight from Auckland to Christchurch in New Zealand, and also it's a special livery. Karen, Virgin Australia is at gate 8320. Yes, it's a bit floating, but it's there. Good night, good morning to Carwin, and then Amazing Lieber, hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you are doing fine. So welcome back. So yeah, everything is set up already. We are waiting for the passengers and the fuel, and I think we have everything. So I hope this plane gets an update, that it will be much nicer to fly. It's already a nice plane to fly, of course, but it can use an update, so we are waiting for that. Sean mentioned something about that, so hopefully it will come very soon. Amazing Liber, guess who has 200 subs? I think it will be you. So congrats, mate. Congrats. All the hard work. Finally, it gets you some subs. So the beginning is always the most difficult part. Once you get more, there will come more as well. Current Virgin Australia doesn't fly to Taipei. Yeah, I believe so, that they don't fly to that place. Amazing Lieber, thank you it's almost Christmas. Well, yes, in a few weeks it's a Christmas. Then instead of a plane, we will fly a Christmas tree or something. Coming 5 more weeks till Christmas. Yes. So we don't use GSX today, so we just load it the normal way like before, because also the jetway is not in the correct position. I think the plane is totally not in the correct position, and yeah, everything is a bit off. And GSX is not working with this plane because we cannot set the parking brake according to GSX. So also for the people that are following the soccer or the football, it's 1-0 for Brazil. And it's like I forgot something, but it's all the time with this kind of planes. It goes so quick to set it up, so you have not much work in this plane. So it's 8:15, around 8:15 in the morning at this place. And there's the kickball. Carwin, we had heavy rain and hail last night. Incursions with thunder and cracking sounds. Today weather is sunny, high of 20 degrees. Wow, nice. Well, except that from last night, and but today is already much better. So yeah, I can't wait for that same weather here as well, because we still need to go through the winter, and it's still not started. Okay, so boarded. Passengers are in, and then we check the fuel as well. And that's 23, so we still need some fuel. Or not. I'm checking. Yeah, no, we have all the fuel, 23,143, so that's correct. So we can set up the plane. So we go to the init page, next page, and then a 0 fuel weight, and that will calculate. Carwin, I always have my fan on when I'm sleeping to block out the ring. Okay. Yep. That's something that we don't need here now. We need heating system. And yeah, it's very expensive those days, but yeah, we cannot without them. So that is a set. We go to the performance page, and there we will put something in. So flaps just 2 slash down, and then 0.0. 69 flex temp, and then we have a V1 speed of 129, 131, and 135. Why they are so low? But anyway, and that should be alright. Then we go back to the init page, because we also need to do the wind, and that is not possible. Alright, I already forgot that. So we are good to go, I believe. So flight plan is in, and everything else is in as well. We can put some lights up just in case. And this goes not up. So here a little bit of light, and there a little bit. And then we can give here as well. Alright. So pretty much I'm done here. So guys, for the people that are flying with me today, let me know when you are ready, and then we can start the APU and depart here. So we have already one ready here, the Virgin, and then we have Joe with us, we have Cloud Knight with us, and Derekster, are you flying? I'm not sure. I see Derekster. Yes. So here is Derekster, and this is Knight. Knight pushing back and waiting, and APU has just started. Alright, I will start my APU as well. Start 1, 2, 3, and then the second button. Yep, Derekster, that's you. According to the map on Volanta, yeah. So that's you. Corin Davis, is that the one of your mods, the Virgin Australia? I think that plane sits is in my community folder, so that's why it's also here. Also that plane. But, Joe, you're waiting near runway at 10. Okay. I'm starting the APU, then I will do the pushback as well. And we try to do that
this
with
parking is too small for your aircraft.
GSX. Dexter, maybe I should get an Air Serbia livery and fly with that every time. At least I won't be disappointed. That's this display.
Hello, Captain.
Yeah.
We are ready for pushback.
APU bleed on, and then we wait for pushback. Tonight you are flying in China Airlines. Yeah, but it's a bummer that it's always showing up like this.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
So we are waiting until they are ready for pushback, and then we can do the pushback with our beautiful Ava Air Hello Kitty livery. So next Friday, next week Friday, we fly to Christchurch in New Zealand. We do that from Auckland with Qantas and a special livery.
Locking gear.
Locking gear. So I made my planning until next week Friday, so everything is planned in. So that gives me some space. So tail to the left, I think. Yep, tail to the
Release
left.
parking brakes.
Release parking brake. We do that.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Okay, ignition is on. And then we can start engine and number 2. Are we starting? Very slowly, it seems. Why we are turning to the right? I told them to go to the left. Oh, really? Karin, at the real airport, I like how baggage handlers with where it stands outside the plane and talk with us. Yeah, it's always nice to see. Unfortunately, we cannot see that very good in Brussels, or not at all. So that's a bit of a bummer, but yeah. In the future, we'll have better chances. So I don't know what they are doing here. Can I manipulate it? No, I cannot turn. Maybe from their side. No, it's they always say the tail to the left or to the right, so there is no way that you can miss it. And we will crash into a small plane here as well. It's a Cessna 170B.
Parking brakes.
Okay, so we set the parking brakes. There we go.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
We start engine number 1. And then we put the brake fans on. We put the auto brakes on max. And then wait for engine number 1. And then we can set the flaps.
Ground EVA Air 123 with Sierra request taxi for takeoff departing straight out.
Tonight there is a nice payware for this airport from ACU Design Studio. Okay. Second goal for Brazil. Oh, second goal for Brazil.
Taxiing hold short runway 28 using taxiway Alpha EVA Air 123.
Okay, then we already know who will win. Okay, we check our engine, it's available, and then we can... Why my things are... Yeah, we just got the wrong or runway, but we still take runway 10. Confirm and good engine start.
We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Ignition off. And then APU bleed off. APU off. Taxi lights on. And then we set flaps to 2. So that's flap setting 1. And then we go to flap setting 2. And there we go.
Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Karin, how's your son getting on? Is getting better? Yes, is getting better. It's still a bit weak, but is doing much better. No fever anymore. Just coughing and still a bit weak, but is doing better. So I hope in a few days is the old one again. So we go to our runway. And it gives me always that a message. So now we go. We make our turn to the right because that's the way we need to be. I need to push the brakes a bit. The right brakes to turn a bit better. Alright. Good night, Taipei Songhan or something airport is a regional airport of the military airbase. Oh. Located in Songhan district, Taipei, Taiwan. The airport covers an area of 182 hectares or 450 acres. Okay, thank you very much, Canadian Knight. So are we heading to the correct place? It's actually a nice goal, the second one. Now also I forgot something. We will hear a little bit of it.
现在我们将为您介绍本飞机各项安全设备及使用方法，请您注意前方空服人员的示范，以确保安全。谢谢。
We will show you the safety demonstration shortly.
And for me, it's very loud, so I turned the sound a bit down.
Thank you.
为了飞行安全
Yep, I just found it out that I need to go
To ensure your
straight.
safety, we would like to remind you that no dangerous articles
Was
may be
actually
carried in
checking the map.
baggage.
关闭舱门起至航机落地脱离跑道止，传输类电子用品需调整为飞行模式，并关闭 WiFi 功能。特定航机将提供 WiFi 或手机简讯漫游等服务。无法调整为飞行模式的传输
I
类
think
电子
they
用
are
品
saying something about Wi-Fi.
From door closure until the plane has landed and cleared the runway, transmitting electronic devices must be in flight mode with Wi-Fi switched off. Wi-Fi or short message roaming services are provided on certain aircraft. For transmitting electronic devices without flight mode, please switch off.
滑行、起飞及降落时，手机、平板等小型电子用品请持稳、收妥或置于前方椅在内。笔记型电脑或1公斤以上的电子用品，请放在上方行李箱内或前方座位下。当航机于中华民国境外飞行时，请依当地规范及客舱组员指示配合使用电子用品。
So this plane is not the best plane to turn, so we need to do that very carefully. So we are all short here.
Devices, such as cellular phones or tablets, should be held in hand, stowed properly, or placed
Lights
in
on.
the seat pocket.
Take off lights as well.
Laptops or electronic devices more than 1
And there we go.
kilogram must be stowed in the overhead
And then
compartment
also our
or
strobe
under the
lights.
seat in front of you. Please follow the regulations according to the local government or
And then we line up with the runway.
using electronic devices on flights operating
If
outside
the sound is too loud, guys, then let me know.
起飞和降落时，请竖直椅背，收好桌子。
During takeoff and landing, make sure your seat back and table are in their fully upright positions.
使用安全带时，将扣环扣好，系紧，扣把向外一拨，即可松开。
Please keep your seatbelt fastened while seated. To release, simply undo the buckle.
氧气罩在您上方，机舱失压时会自动落下。拉下面罩，罩住口、鼻，调整松紧带，正常呼吸。如果有小孩随行，请先行使用，再照顾小孩。
If cabin pressure changes suddenly, oxygen masks will automatically appear above your head. Pull down the mask, then place it over your nose and mouth. Tighten the straps and breathe normally. Put on your mask before assisting children.
本机舱共有8个紧急出口，使用方法及位置均有标示。
This plane has 8 exits. All are clearly marked with instructions.
路上或水上紧急疏散时，请务必脱掉高跟鞋及禁止携带任何行李。
During an emergency evacuation,
So I keep an eye on the 2 guys behind us, so that they can depart at the same time as we are.
请依空服人员指示穿上救生衣。
Joe, you are a number 4. Okay, there are you.
please follow cabin crew instruction to put on life vest in ditching
So I'm
situations.
waiting for you, and then we can depart here.
Beside your seat.
使用时由头上套下，腰带拉至前方扣好，拉紧，用力拉下即可重启。无法自动重启
So let me know, guys, if you are ready for takeoff, and then we can go.
Pull the waist straps to the front and tighten. Pull the knob in front for automatic inflation. For manual inflation, blow into the tube in front.
到紧急出口前，才将救生衣重启。
Inflate your vest only when you get to
So I think behind me it's Knight the Knight, then we have Dirkster, and then we have Joe.
Please refer to the safety instruction card.
本班机为禁烟班机，为了安全，请勿在化妆室内吸烟。依法规定，
Alright.
损化妆室内的烟雾侦测器。
May we remind you, this is a no.
So we are ready. I put that crappy thing off, and then we are out of here, guys. So everyone ready? And there we go. 1, 2, 3. And I need to put the sound a bit more now, like this, and then also our clock. And there we go. And V1 rotate, and it almost took off from its half. So positive rate of climb, gear up. And then we were not clear to take off because we needed to take off on the other side, of course. I always do difficult. So we go to flaps 1.
Taipei approach EVA Air 123 is
And then we
Taipei
fly
A330
into the
31
clouds.
miles east of Sunshine, 400 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie
So there we see 2 planes, one is already in the air, the third one is still on the ground. We still see Knight. That's nice. I hope we keep seeing him. Directly we also see
6 EVA Air 123.
NASCAR PL subscribe to the channel.
NASCAR PL, welcome to the stream. I hope you are doing fine and thank you for subscribing. So welcome.
Cleared through the Charlie airspace.
So we go
EVA
to
Air 123.
climb mode. There we go. And with this plane we have no issues with that. So NASCAR, welcome again, and yeah, let hear from you in chat. Always nice to have new people joining, and also in the chat, of course. So 4,000 feet, and everything is going smooth. So taking off with this plane is no problem, even it's a bigger plane, no problem. Yeah. The clouds, mate. I don't see anything, but that's not necessary. There are no hills, I believe. Yeah. Of course, we cannot see each other in those clouds, but once we are high enough, we will get rid of the clouds. So 6,700 feet. So there we see it already, almost clear of the clouds. So 2 minutes. Also, Aerosoft is bringing out an A330. So we are waiting for that. I have no clue when it will be, but it will come. I also heard something that there will be an ATR 72 releasing in, what was it, March 2023. So for the people that like ATR, there will come one at in 2023 March. So we'll make our turn here, and then we can turn off all the lights. And there we go. And I forgot actually my seatbelt sign and stuff. Okay, there we go. Do we see someone else following me? No one at the moment.
Roger, EVA Air 123.
I guess I will be a lot higher than you guys, because this plane actually, yeah, go up as a rocket. It climbs very fast, so In the beginning it was even way faster. It's already much better now. Cloud night, heavy clouds ahead. I'm already above it. So I'm already at 14,000 feet, guys. 14,000 feet. Let me know your altitude. And then we go now to 15,000. We can put that on a standard. Cloud night closer from 11,000. Okay, I'm 16,000 now. And it seems that we are turning and turning. Joe, climbing to 20,000 from 13,000. Alright. And I'm not sure what my plane is doing here. Need to check my map. Because my plane is doing strange things, it seems. So now we need to make our turn to the right. Dexter, Toga LK, how do I turn it off? Whoa, Toga LK. So you are in the Airbus A330-900. LK. What is LK? And where do you see that, Toga? Is that on this thing here? In Dexter? Do you see it on just right here? Because you need to put your lever in a climb. That's the only thing that I can tell. Hang on, trouble. Oh, mayday, mayday. So, Mr. Director has some trouble. So he has an emergency. And I see that Canadian Knight is already in front of me. And then Director is totally on my left side. In the meantime, we are at 24,000 feet. And then Dexter is coming our way. That's a good thing. So I hope he can solve his troubles. Good night. Toga LK can only be deselected by turning the auto throttle off. Okay. Actually, I have no clue what that is and where you find that. So that means if you only can turn it off by deselecting the auto throttle, then maybe you put something in wrong into the MCDU. And how long is the flight today? 2 hours, exactly 2 hours. Dexter, there isn't a bell that's it's going off here. Okay. Meantime, 27,000 feet. And normally Knight should be in front of us. And I hope we get a view of him so we can see that he still has a body. And then Dragster needs to be at our left somewhere, and he's coming towards us. Also no visual at the moment. So I check. Actually, we are right behind Knight, or maybe on top of it. So yeah, we should see Knight somewhere, because we are almost on top of it. I'm into the clouds, 21,000 feet. Now I'm just on top of you. So you are below me somewhere. No clue where, but at the moment I don't see you. And then Dragster is going the wrong way. Check me out on Volanta. Yeah, I think you are going to China. Yeah, you're going to China. You forgot something there. This is making me dizzy. Troubles. So the game between Brazil and Serbia is almost done. 1 minute left. Yeah, got 7 minutes extra time, and it's 2-0 for Brazil. Good night. Don't forget anti-ice, guys. All right, and just I just did a direct to Drake. I think it's okay now. All right. So actually we need to turn off the center tanks. Was that the thing? So pump 1, pump 2. Where is the center tank? Left tanks, so that is a center tank. So we turn and those off. Alright. So I'm keeping Dragster company. Lol. So the game is done between Brazil and Serbia. Was it? I think. So it's a 2-0. So there we see Knight right here, and it seems he has still a body. All right. So Knight is right. We are under house. Out of the clouds finally. Oh, alright. So meantime I can tell something about EVA Air, and EVA Air is from Taiwan, and it's founded in March 1989. So the fleet size is 85 aircraft, and 4 more will coming. Average fleet age is 7.9 years old. So they have the Airbus A321-200. They have 21 of that type. They have also the Airbus A330, the 200, 3 of that type, and the 300. They have 9 of that one. So the one that we are flying today, they don't have, because we fly the 900 and Neo. Sorry. They have also the Boeing 777. They have the 300 ER, and they have 34 of that type, and also 8 777 freighters. They have also the Boeing 787 Dreamliner, the 10, and they have 6 of that plane, and then of the 9 series 4. So that is the entire air fleet, entire fleet. So 4 more Dreamliners will come into the future, and that's the 787-10. So 4 more coming. Sorry guys, always something. Yeah, no problem mate, and no problem. That's why we live stream. With me there's always something going on as well, and yeah, it's just what it is. So meantime we are at cruising altitude after 16 minutes, so that's very quickly 37,000 feet. That's our cruising altitude. Dexter, I have a feeling that it has to do with my throttle. I have this Trustmaster and TWCS, and it's super sticky. So when I try to adjust, it always does it only in jumps or steps. Oh. Okay. Then something is clearly wrong with that, so you actually need to calibrate it again, because if it's do it in steps, then it's not good. Joe, director, I had an empty call sign field. I'm not sure if that was making me invisible. Joe, for me you were visible. So Dexter, so the Airbus complains a lot about the throttle being into bit or not matching exactly the settings flags or whatever. Yes. Toby, hola. And then the rest I can not read because I don't speak Spanish. But welcome Toby, welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing fine. That night maybe it needs some calibration. Yes, I think also that it needs to be calibrated, and then you will not have that issue anymore. That's my bet. Joe, I am now holy mad 70, if that helps. But I saw you before we took off, going to the runway, so you are visible. Toby, ¿sabes español? No, no español. Only English, Dutch, things like that, but no Spanish. And there we see Canadian Night, and it's still visible. Canadian Night, did you change something? Did you delete something? Or because you are still visible, and that's not what it usually is. So yeah, it's nice to see, but maybe you would change something. You were yesterday, you were trying things. And Dexter to Joe, so what a name tag do I need to search for then in Volanta? But in Volanta is still not visible, I think. So the only people that I see is Dexter and Canadian Night. Canadian Night at Whitwell production is in the lead on 37,000 feet. Yes. This plane is climbing a lot faster than all the other planes actually. Corwin, I'll push the like button, so you have 13 likes, including me. I have only 11, and that's the one including, not including me, so actually on your screen 12. Joe, Dexter, try holding mat. Not sure what settings I need to enable visibility. I check the app. Normally you don't need to set anything because you will be showing up anyway. Because I also see other people and so we are cruising, guys. So that means something. Cruising is vitamins time. I will take some vitamins. I will be right back within a minute or something, or I try to do that at least. So I will give you a view, and then yeah, in 1 minute I'm back. Then we continue this flight to South Korea. So take also something to drink and something to bite maybe, because it's a 2-hour flight. So see you soon. So I'm back, and there is a webcam as well, and then we have some vitamins. The other night I changed something in the traffic settings, but I'm not sure if that solved the problem. Well, I'm not sure by that, because you were visible sometimes at some moments, and if not, your lights were visible. So I'm not sure that will solve anything, but for now we see you. Yeah. So we will see. Cheers. And Joe, I just changed it from private to public under activity privacy. Okay. I will check out if I can see you. Hauling mat 70. Okay, you are invisible for me. So at the moment I'm not seeing Knight. That's concerning because he's behind me. What altitude you are, Knight? Are you 37,000 feet already or not? "37,000 feet, Knight. Alright. So yeah, should see you. So I guess we have the same issue as before, but when you were lower than me at visual of you, and I could see the body, but at this point I can't see you. Knight, can you put your landing lights on for a second so I can check if we see something? Let me know when your landing lights are on, then we can test it, because I have no visual at this point. They are on. Alright. Still not Theo. No. Even with the landing lights I cannot Theo. You are not that far away from me. Actually, you can see me, I guess. So, not visible at the moment. But thanks, mate, for trying out. So you can see me, so I should see you as well, but I don't know why that is. So I think you disappeared again. But normally I should also see your landing lights, but yeah, not now. Okay. So I will go over the planning of next week, because this is the last flight for this week. Friday or tomorrow we don't do any flight on the sim. So on Monday we will start again, and then on Monday we fly from Lisbon and actually to São Miguel Island in Portugal. So we stay in Portugal. So but we fly from Lisbon airport to São Miguel airport with a Phoenix A320. That's for a Monday. Then Tuesday we do the flight that we missed this week on Tuesday. So that's the road tour day 2 with a DC-3, and we fly actually from Lannion to La Roche-sur-Yon, something like that, in France with the DC-3. On Wednesday we have a flight from Greensboro, North Carolina to Memphis International, and we do that with Airbus. No, I made a big mistake because I put Boeing, but it's actually Airbus, the A310, so I need to change that. So we do that, and that's with FedEx livery. Now that plane is not a cargo plane, but we just pretend then because we don't have the cargo. Corwin, I will be back in a few minutes, hanging to hang my washing. Okay, no problem. And then that's for Wednesday. On Thursday we fly from Georgetown in Guyana, something, to Willemstad in Curaçao, and we do that with the PMDG 737-700. And on Friday we fly from Auckland to Christchurch airport in New Zealand. We also do that with the PMDG 737-800 then, instead of the 700. So that's a flight planning for next week. Joe, Dexter, any luck seeing me now in Valanta? But you are showing up, mate. Joe, I see you. So you are flying the A320 Neo, and then Dexter is flying the Phoenix, and then Knight is flying the Neo as well, and then I'm flying the A330. Joe Trimboli, I'm recruiting at 39,000 feet. Dexter got distracted, was away from a few minutes. No problem, mate. No problem. So actually, Dexter is catching, or was catching. Okay, never mind. Volanta says that Mr. Canadianite is right on my tail. According to Volanta, but that changes all the time. But we don't have a visual, so we should see him for sure. But yeah, is invisible again, I believe. Just in the beginning he was okay, and now he will be invisible. Dexter, I don't remember those one at each other as friends or something like that on Volanta. Well, I have two green planes, and that's Dexter and Knight, so I think they are on my friend list. Yes. So we have also Joe. He is showing up in blue. But his profile is actually on private, something like that. All right. So that was the planning actually for next week. Also for tomorrow I'm planning to go to the airport. Don't know which time yet, but I try to go there. Also try to do some to record another format, and with a super slow-mo on. You will not see that on the live stream, of course, but you will maybe I'm able to record in super slow motion and make it even more slow motion for a video. Hope everything will be working out fine and that the image will be nice. So we just need to test that one. Also for next week I'm planning to go to an airport. And then in the meantime I'm hoping that my gear is coming, so we can continue and yeah, and go further. Joe Trimboli, I'm just looking for the friend setting in Volanta. I have a non-standby. Take your time, mate. I'll try to add you, but your profile is on private, so why this is jittering? That's because of the trust. So we are over the sea, and we will go a lot over the sea. I will show you the flight plan for today. So this is our flight plan. So from Taiwan to South Korea here, and that's a bit our approach. So actually we go like this. We cut this just because all my approaches are 19 nautical miles. I set that in standard, so if I put in an approach, it's always 19 nautical miles. So that is that. So, but we will not take that completely. So we go from here to here somewhere. I think so, like this. So that is that. Yeah, night 1 hour remaining. Oh, that's quick. We have a 2-hour flight, so I think that's a bit quick. Check it out. I think 1 hour and 24 minutes something, because Avalanta always says a little bit shorter. We will see. We are all visible on Avalanta. Yes, always nice to see each other. So it's also a nice view, and with the GoPro outside of the cabin or the plane. So meantime, I don't know if I have any news except that from the ATR. It will come out in March 2023. So we have a nice turboprop plane. And for the other news, checking out. Joe, I've requested friendship with the 3 of you. You can reject if you want. Okay, I will do that. I will take that one. No, just kidding. Let me see. Holding mat. Alright, there we go. And then a flight replicas previews the P-40N. It's a nice Second World War plane. It's a fighter. Then Aerosoft offshore landmarks North Sea released for a Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's also looking nice. And then the rest we already had, so nothing new there. Joe, thanks guys. I can see 2 green planes now. Yeah, so that means that 2 are accepting your friend request. So we are in the friend list. So the ones in green are the friends. The ones in blue are the others. You have also in white. I don't know what that is. Maybe the people that pay. No. And then there is another color, I think. I don't know. And I will check Mr. Knight again, but still no visual. Dexter, for a while I was so keen to get my hands on those planes, the Dash 7 and stuff, still kind of do, but also realize that I have so much to learn and play with already. Phoenix, BMDG, 737s, A310 and so on. Yes. Too much is too much, I think, and you need to take it step by step. The planes will not fly away. They will stay still in the store when you are ready for them, so you don't need to buy everything from the first moment. So maybe it's a good thing to concentrate on 1 or 2 planes and learn everything about the planes and flying that ones, and then after, when you are ready for another plane, then you can go for another plane. Oh, and the 146, of course, yeah. So if you need to learn the A220, no, the A320, the 737, the A310 and the 146, then you have already a handful, or almost. So you have done also the A330, but that's similar than the 320s. But yeah, just take your time to learn the things, make mistakes, but don't, maybe it's not a good idea to jump in from one to another plane. From Airbus to Airbus you can do that, but not from Airbus to Boeing or to the British Aerospace, and then you go to turboprops or something. That night, Aerosoft has released today its expensive new scenery and airport add-on for Microsoft Flight Simulator, offshore landmarks and North Sea. Yeah, I just saw that. I'm not sure what's about it, but it looks on the picture that I saw, and it was just one picture. It looks nice, so I need to check it out what it just is. So, but it's actually for helicopters. It will be a helicopter thing. So the English Channel and the Irish Sea. So plenty of places to explore. I think it will be something good for helicopters. So you have 388 new heliports. Yeah. 196 new airports. So yeah. Also 741 new ships with helideck or winch locations. Yeah, all right. And that's costing €15.28 excluding taxes. So without taxes, €14.28. Yeah. And Dexter, how I could forget? Yeah, that was about 146. Knight 8 adds hundreds of new heliports and airports along countless landmarks and POIs in the North Sea, creating the perfect playground for helicopter pilots to lose many hours in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Yeah, thanks. Well, why there is that and there is no seeking? Yeah, because the seeking was operating there, so we need a seeking. Dexter at the rules production, good point. Yeah, that's how I think about it, especially looking into using the FMC and more and preparing. for those even, and that's a word that I don't understand, so I will skip that. Like engine out, go around and stuff. Well, that's a good thing, but the go around stuff, I even don't know that. That's something that I still need to learn, how you do a proper go around, because I just do it manual and turn it the way I like to turn, and yeah. But a proper turn, go around, I even don't know. You can put that in the FMC or MCDU, but that's something that I don't know. So, but it looks nice. It looks a nice playground. Unfortunately, I cannot fly a helicopter, and also, yeah, I want the Sea King. So give me the Sea King, someone, please. Instead of all those other helicopters, just give something like that. We need that. In the meantime, I'll check Mr. Knight. Well, it seems that I don't see him. We also check that now he's pretty far behind, so so I'm just checking that video about it from Aerosoft. And those constructions all look nice. And then you have the heliports and stuff. So for the people that are interested in that, you can find it on the website of FS Elite. There's also a video where you can see it on YouTube. Just the people that are standing on those things, they're rubbish. So I guess we need to learn to fly a proper helicopter. Well, about that thing that was Knight was saying, the offshore landmarks North Sea from Aerosoft, that video that's on YouTube. So you can check out that video. That looks nice. I'm sorry. So if you are interested in helicopters, it is perfect thing for it. But the people that are on board look a bit crappy. But if you want, I can put the link in the description. You give me a second, and then you don't need to search it. Just give me a second. I hope you mean it. Dexter. Alright, Dexter, just realized at Tweetable Productions you had a haircut. Very nice, thank you very much. I hope you mean it. So the link is in the description, no, in the chat, so check it out. Good night, and there is a nice action pack for helicopters for Microsoft Flight Simulator, which makes it interesting and entertaining. An action pack, and where I find that one? But I thought I saw it somewhere. I saw something to my left here. No, nothing. Well, I'm actually I'm interesting in it, but of course, if I don't have an helicopter that I like to fly, then it's actually useless. But of course, like that from Aerosoft, you will fly over water a lot, because you fly always over the sea. And then you fly back to the coast, and then you fly back to the sea. So it's always a bit above the sea. But nevertheless, it will be a nice thing. But that action pack for helicopters, I like to see that one. So that's that action pack is actually for the 145, no? Or is that something different? And that's that 145. That's a P-Ware helicopter as well. Okay. So that's with the animations and stuff, where the people go out of the helicopter to rescue something or someone. That's also what I saw on the thing from Aerosoft. Maybe it's in combination with that pack. So we have also some passengers in that action pack, or in that helicopter at least. Well, maybe in the future we can do some flying with helicopters as well. But for that, first I need to have some better helicopters. I also need to learn to fly with a helicopter, because I'm not good in that. Also, my setup is not made for it. So we are almost halfway. We check also our program page here, and we can see how far we need to go. But it will be not correct, because we need to go to the left side of the airport and then to the back, and that's not included in the calculation. So we go here, and then our destination airport is RKSS. We put that here, and then it says 398 nautical miles. So that's how far we are out. So from the people that are here and the stream, who likes helicopters, who likes to fly helicopters in Microsoft Flight Simulator, who, let me know in chat. Because I tried out 2 of the new helicopters that were released with the 40th anniversary, and the smallest one, the G2 I believe it is, that flies very nicely and easy, while the 407 is much more difficult to fly. Well, I think those landmarks are yeah, a very nice addition to the sim, especially for the ones that love flying helicopters. Good night. I think I like it a lot, but I think we need to have the right tools to enjoy the experience. Yeah, you have a point there. Why I don't fly helicopters, that's just because I yeah, have in the past I never had the setup, and still I don't have. So it makes it more difficult to fly it, or you need to use the standard or the easy way of flying helicopters. You can also do that, but then all the realism is gone then. So now I have more controls, but it's still not the controls of a helicopter. I can use my levers from my Honeycomb throttle to manipulate everything what I need, but still it's not the same, and it's easier that you can do it with your left hand and everything in once. You have everything in your left hand. If you need to buy that stuff, I think I don't know exactly the price, but I searched it already long time ago, and it's very expensive, the whole package. So yeah. Good night. X helicopter mission and generator is a random mission generator for helicopter missions in a Microsoft Flight Simulator. Okay. So it generates yeah, fire, search and rescue missions, police chases, supply pickup and delivery, passenger transport and more. It's a free from Flight Sim 2. Okay, nice. Really, I have also on air company that I use a lot. You all know that, and yeah, helicopters are usable there as well, and actually you can do a lot of missions there as well, and flights also in NeoFly you can do that, and helicopters is actually a very nice thing, because sometimes you need to land with the plane somewhere that's almost impossible to land, and then if you have a survival mode on, then probably you will die. So helicopters can be useful, and I really like it, but we need to have the right tools for it. So that's and that's quite expensive. and I'm just looking for something that you can use for flying a helicopter, but I cannot find it immediately. Okay, I have one, and that's the Pro Flight Trainer from Puma X, and that's a 1,749 euro. And then you can choose between single engine or twin engine, and the twin engine cost 1,849. So it's 100 euro, even more for 2 engines. I have also something else, and it costs you 129 euro, but I think it's only the pedals or something, so that's not complete. So that are the only two that I find for now. So if someone has an option for that, then let me know also in chat. That is not too expensive. In the meantime, we are flying here for 1 hour and 3 minutes, so we have still 57 minutes to go, and 322 nautical miles exactly. So still a long way to fly. It seems that we have a crosswind of 131 knots, so we can see that already, that we are not flying straight, but we have a crosswind of 131. Director, sorry, I was only half listening. I think I might have broken my flight plan. If that is possible, yes, that is possible. But I don't know what you did, but I think you can always break your flight plan. The easiest way to do that is just turn off the adheres and turn on again, because that will throw everything out. That's how you delete everything, and there's no way back. But other than that, yeah, you need to do things in your MCDU to make that possible, to yeah, to break your flight plan. So I don't know exactly what you did, but if you tell me, then maybe we can solve it. Probably not. I will check you on a Volanta to see what you are doing. You're still on the... Yeah, you are a bit off the flight plan. No, you're still on the flight plan. It's Joe that is off the flight plan. But you are still on the flight plan, mate. That's what I can see. Shortly we will pass Jeju International Airport. That's on an island in front of North Korea. No, South Korea, sorry. Dexter, I meant to add waypoints for a go around, leading me back to the approach. So you were trying to do that, and then you broke your flight plan. So the best thing, but now somehow the added part has been inserted into the part before arrival. Oh yeah. So the only thing is to take them out again, just delete them, those that you put in, and clear all the discounts then, and you will be fine. Just clear them and it should be alright. It's not that of a big issue, just you need to take him out again, because if it's always possible to take them out, and that's not the problem, but to go around, yeah, I have no clue how you do that, because this thing has no go around option. I know the Phoenix, you are flying the Phoenix, so that has a go around option, but this one don't has that. So I cannot do it in here. So now we are coming to that island. There's also an airport right there somewhere. As you can see on the sea, there is a lot of wind. And like before, it's still a 131 knots crosswind that we have, so a lot of wind here. Then our beautiful Hello Kitty livery. It's something else. And we go even turning a bit, seems. We check our fuel. So our fuel is imbalanced today because we turned off the center tanks. Just a little bit of a difference. We just needed to do that from the start. But other than that, we are good. Still a strong wind, 131 knots, and we have still 244 nautical miles to go. And then we also need to calculate everything, because this is not correct to the runway. So actually we need to calculate everything, and we will do that right now. So we have some time now. And then what level is it? It's 0. It seems. Yep. So calculation, synchron, and then it's like 90. It's 116 nautical miles that we need. And then I take a calculator as well. So 4 and 3, 7 and 9. That's already 9. Plus 3. Plus 2. And then we have a 0. Then we have another 2. And then we have 3. And we have 6. And another 6. And then we have 10. And 7. 14. And another 14. And a 6. And a 9. And then we have 23. Okay, so Allman, and there we need to take 16 off. So when we have 7 left here, nautical miles, we start our descent towards the airport. So from Allman we need to take an eye on it. Good night. Descent should start about around 120 nautical miles. Yes, let's say 116 or something. Yeah, 116. Joe Trimboli, blue aircraft in Volanta are using the Volanta network, where the white aircraft are using other networks such as Vestim. Okay, thank you for the information. Good night. Thanks for the info to Joe. Okay, so at Allman we need to be there for 7 nautical miles or something. No, 7 left, and then we can start our descent at Allman. So we need to calculate that, and Allman is right here. That's already pretty close. Because the thing that we see here, if we go to program, that's directly to the airport in a straight line. So that's not correct, because we go to the opposite runway. So we go actually around the airport. We also need to calculate that. So once we are at Allman, then it's 23 nautical miles, and when we have 7 nautical miles left, then we start our descent. But still pretty far out. The other night, first 2 digits of our flight level, which is 37 now, you multiply by 3, that's the 37 times 3, and you add extra 10 for wind. It will be 37 times 3 plus 10 is 121. Yeah, the golden rule. Yeah. But the thing is, in the plane, and also in your plane and night to night, but maybe you have the VNAV. Is that arrow visible for VNAV? Because I don't have that anymore in the fly-by-wire. Yeah. So, and if you have that, that is working correctly. But I don't have that anymore. I don't know why. But also in this plane we don't have that, and so we need to calculate everything. And if you just use the program page here, then it gives 195, but that's directly to the airport, and it don't count all the other things around it, because we need to go around the airport and come back. So those waypoints are not included, so we need to calculate everything, and then it should be fine. So that was what I was doing. So 1 hour and 20 minutes into the flight, so 40 minutes left. As you can see, we are over land again, and we have another plane flying right there. Dexter managed to fix it. Oh, nice to hear, mate. Nice to hear. So you just needed to, I think, you just needed to delete everything what you added, and then clear the discounts, and then it should be fine again. So, but making mistakes is a learning. Yeah, so you're a bit wiser now, and then you know how to do it. So making mistake is another problem. So the more you make, the more you learn. Next, I clicked on the last valid waypoint in my flight plan, Bumpsy, and then select arrival. Oh. Then was able to enter RFSS with the runway and stuff. Fuel. Okay. Alright. So that's actually a shortcut that you took, because then it deletes everything immediately. So that's a good thing. Alright. So nice to know. Thank you for the information as well. So we also learned something. Always great. So some nice scenery it seems. So 146, 148 even a crosswind of 146, 147 knots, so that's a very strong wind here. So meantime 1 hour and 23 minutes into the flight, and then yeah, everything goes smooth. Hope the landing will go smooth as well for the last one for this week, so we can enjoy the weekend and within our had a nice landing, the last one of the week. And then we are looking, I am looking forward for Monday as well, because then we can fly again. And we do that in the plane that Director is flying at the moment, so the Phoenix, the A320 from Phoenix. So, and then we try to make no mistakes, or the same mistakes as Director, and we learn something. But hope for a good flight, actually. And then Tuesday we fly the DC-3. Yeah, it's a hard plane to fly. I installed the mod, but I didn't test it that good, so yeah, don't know if it helps or not, and what changed. So we will see that next week Tuesday. And then after the Wednesday we fly the A310 for the people that like the older one. The A310, like me. And then today we have 12 likes, so we will not get on 20 today. So I saw already from the beginning that there was not much people, so just Drake 99 and Joe are here. That are actually the only 3 that are in the chat. The night will descend to 15,000 now. Oh, that's quite early, mate. Because I have still on my plan 144 to go. You are behind me, so that's quite far. So actually I do that after Holman. And there we have another airport as well. I'm not sure which one it is. Can we see that? And of course we are in China, so it will be hard to pronounce. Guangzhou, Guangzhou or something. That's the airport where we fly over. Magic Booster, I am back. Welcome back, mate. Hope you are doing fine. So, how are you doing, mate? Enjoy Tremboli. Carvin must have a lot of washing to hang out. Yeah. Yeah, and it's nice weather at this place, so it's the perfect moment to do that. Here it's only wind and cold and wet, so wind is okay for the washing, but too much wind, it blow everything away. And there we see the engine moving. Actually very nice. So the engine is moving as well. Magic Booster did too much early shifts. Oh, I don't like early shifts. But I have an early shift coming up this weekend, so. So Magic Booster, that was where I wasn't checking your streams that much. No problem, mate. If you need to work early, then it's not possible. If I have the early shift, I sleep at 8:30. Yeah, because I need to wake up at 4 o'clock, so I need my sleep. I'm getting old, so I need my sleep. So it's normal that the people will do something else than watching a stream. Magic Booster, how we are doing these days? Well, I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. And then you're growing like a king. Well, no, we are growing, but the simulator thing is not growing. That's a bit of a bummer. But yeah, the streams on the airport that gave my channel actually a boost. I wish also the simulator thing is giving a bit of a boost. I don't want too much people, of course, in the simulator. Just a small community will be fine, but you know, like 20-30 people will be nice. The other night I'm enjoying the nice view below. Yeah, the scenery is nice. Yeah. And then Dexter, whoa, look at that wind speed, 154. Yeah, there is a lot of wind here. Almost the highest that I already saw. Magic Booster, please don't stop this simulation games. No, I will not stop because I enjoy it, but it's just, yeah, I don't know what is not good on it. I have a clue, but you know, just try to have some a little bit of a bigger group. It don't need to be 200 people or something, just a bit bigger that we can enjoy more, and then yeah, that should be nice. How is it going with your health? Well, at the moment it's better. It's not completely over, and it will never be the same anymore. But I try to keep busy. The more busy you are, the less you think of it, the less you feel it. So just keeping myself busy, and I'm doing that. So every day I'm busy with the live streams with my son, and that are the things that I'm doing. And then in the weekend I do my normal work. So yeah, always busy. Not enough sleep, but it's like a hobby, and I like it. But for the rest, yeah, it's fine. As you see me moving quite a lot on my seat, and that's because of one of the issues that I have. About the operation and stuff, so it still hurts, and everything hurts actually, and some days are very good, some days are worse, or some moments are worse. And then yeah, the tumor is, they say it's stable. we will see about that. But it's better than a few months ago, I can guarantee that. I'm already happy that it's like that, and that's not that much pain anymore. So that's a good thing. With a full recovery, that will not be the case. So we check our flight plan again, and okay, we need a close eye on it. So we go back to a flight plan. All right. So we can put this already on 3,000 feet. All right. And then once we are at Allman, and then to the next waypoint, 7 nautical miles away from the next waypoint, we can actually start our descent, and then it should be all right, I hope. And what rate of descent we need? I think it's around 2,000 feet or something. We'll see what it will give. Maybe we need to go to an open descent. So today we are flying the A330, a nice plane with a Eva Air Hello Kitty livery. Oh, very nice. Dexter got a question. Shoot, mate, shoot. On the A320, yes. So all questions welcome, and I try to do my best to answer them, and that's also why I like a little bit of a bigger community. So I don't know everything, and I try to do my best to answer the questions, but sometimes there are people that are smarter than me, so if they are in the chat they can help out each other. On the performance, when you click through the phases and next phase and stuff, yeah. So we are now here. So here we need to have 7 left, and then we start our descent. When you enter the destination data, temperature, QNH and stuff, yes. So we go to performance page, and then we go to the next one, and then the next one here. There is an option to borrow. What is that, and how do you find that value? Good question. Yeah, find that number on Navigraph, or what is that? Yeah, Navigraph. There you find that option. That's the one that I'm struggling all the time with it, because I don't remember where exactly you find that option. You need to go to your chart, and then it's written there on the top or the bottom or somewhere, but it's not under barrow, it has another thing, but I don't exactly know it anymore. So yeah, that barrow thing, you need to go to Navigraph for that, your chart, and then there it's written, but it's not written barrow, it's something else, but I don't remember it. Yeah, it has to do with the landing chart, yes. Indeed, it's written there somewhere, but I would try to start it up. Yeah, you are in the right neighborhood, yeah, indeed. But I will type my everything in here when I'm descending, and then we can go quickly to and actually we already need to descend, I believe, because it gives me 15,000 feet here. We are at 37,000 feet. So there we go, and I hope it will descend quickly. No, it will not. And we have also an issue here at the flight plan, so I need to go to an open descent of 2,000 and a bit.
If you are up, once you return to your seat, we ask that you remain seated until your aircraft arrives safely at the gate. Pilot parents, please prepare the cabin for arrival.
Correct, it's not listed as a baro. Yeah, indeed. So the baro the baro value is one of the two possible decision altitudes values, baro and radio, which can both taken from the approach chart. Yeah, but it's not written as baro. It's yeah, I don't remember anymore how it's written there. So 1 hour and 40 minutes underway, so 20 minutes and then we will arrive at our destination, Seoul, South Korea. So I hope it will be a nice landing, but you already see that we have some troubles here with the flight plan. And I think I need to descend a bit quicker. Carvin, I will watch your landing. Well, we will watch it like this. Hope I will have a nice landing today. Yeah, to end the week, because we had not much great landings this week. So at least I want to have one. So in the meantime, oh yeah, I need to put in my destination data as well. Great. So temperature 04. There we go. And then QNH is 1020. We'll put that in as well. And then wind direction is 110. And it's 03 knots. There we go. And then we will check a Navigraph. Where is Navigraph? Navigraph. Alright, I need to open that because I always need to sign in. No. And I think the problem is that it always goes in another. No, I use Google Chrome, but here it's something else that it opens. Okay. I can now close this window to import flight. from SimBrief. And there we go. And that is not working. Why that is not working? Search for the airport. RKSS.
Asiana 8900, you are 26 miles south. Descend and maintain 8,000 feet. Expect ILS runway tree.
Open charts. Which one we use to approach 14L.
Descend and maintain 8,000 feet. Expect ILS runway tree. 2 left approach via PT0, 22 transition. Clear to PT0, 22 Asiana 8900.
The extra temperature you have 9.5 so high, a lowest temperature. Well, but yeah, I use rather for Rex weather force, so that makes a difference, I think. So this is the chart. I will put up full screen for that thing that we need, the barrel. I think this something like this, that can be the number. If someone knows that, let me know in chat. And I thought you could also see that on the bottom. You did the weather request via the FMS. Oh, okay. So I don't know where you find that thing, because it's not written as a barrel. So, but I think it's like this number. So if someone knows it, let me know. So the decision altitude, yeah. So it's 238.
119.1 Asiana 8900.
So yeah, I think it's that one. So we have everything, and go back here. 26,000 feet, and why my plane is descending not fast enough. I'm told to go to an open descent. So the plane is not always doing what I'm asking to do.
Air coach 8800, you are 3 miles southeast.
So 25,000 feet. So still very high. So probably my calculation was pretty wrong. In the meantime, I check the other guys that are flying today with me. And they are very close to each other, like Derrickster, Knight the Knight, and then Joe. And Derrickster is in front of Knight the Knight. Written as ILSDA. Yes, that's the one that we saw. I will show it on screen again. So right here, ILSDA 238 and 200 here. So that's the one that we need. And why is again it's so yeah, we need to go over again because we will not make it on time. But the plane is always doing his own mind. And for the radio, it's Air A. Oh, Air A. We'll also check that. So, Drixter, we'll look at the same. So RA, where is that? Where we find that? RA. So we have that here as well. And then RA, I don't see it. Look for category 2. I'm not seeing this.
Incheon Center Air Coach 8800 is passing 10,100 feet, descending 5,500 feet.
I'm not seeing it on this one. And I will check my flight plan here. So my flight plan is totally a mess now. And we are in the clouds as well. Need speed brakes. Alright, so I think I need to hand fly now. Thank you very much to this plane.
Incheon Center EVA Air 123. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
Kind of the ILS runway, but that doesn't mean is that when it calls out minimums.
Clear to the Bravo airspace.
So 11,000 feet, we already turned on our lights. So guys, we have bad weather, a lot of clouds, we have visual visibility is 0.
Good day.
Going to 119.1 EVA Air 123.
9,000 feet.
Seoul approach EVA Air 123, 9,900 feet.
EVA Air 123, Seoul approach QNH 30.15, continue as planned.
There's by the way someone below and in front of me. Yeah, that's Knight Knight. So 7,400 feet. And visibility 0, guys. Rain as well. And I need to go back to performance. Next phase. No, previous one. So it's 6 degrees. We put that in QNH SPAN 21 because that changed. The wind speed is direction is 210/06. So that is that. So we have visible. Oh, and we have a lot of stutters. Oh, no, don't stutter. Okay, so I can put the localizer on already. Then we also turn on our recording button, and we are recording, guys. But I'm still too fast. Next time I might mute the stream for me already. Yeah, no problem, mate. So we have the localizer, and then we need to go to our approach. There we go. Ah, come on. Why my plane don't want to go to approach mode? That's why I never need that thing. ILS. It never works with me.
2,500.
Flaps 1.
Traffic.
Then we have some traffic as well. We go to flaps 2. Why we get an alarm? Oh, that's for speeding.
Traffic.
Landing gear down. So flaps 2. Here we go to flaps 3. Flaps full. And then we prepare for our landing, guys. So it was a quick going down and prepare everything very quickly, and then we are just on time already. 1 hour and 56 minutes, so we will arrive on time. So 14 left. That's the runway where we will land today. Auto throttle disconnect.
400.
Autopilot disconnect.
300.
And then we try to land here, guys. Landing gear down.
Minimum 100. 50. 40, 30, 20, 10.
Oh, 10 and I touch already. Why 10 and I touch? Damn it. My co-pilot was too slow. Alright. We'll go at a site I need to go. Good night, 250. Yeah, that was not what I wanted to see. Yeah. I hear 10 and touchdown. So that's a bit of a bummer. And taxi to the gates.
Gimpo ground EVA
Taxi lights
Air
on.
123 taxi to the gate.
EVA Air 123 taxi to gate 28 via taxiway Bravo Alpha Delta.
Alright. So we can taxi
Taxiing
to a gate at
28 via
28.
taxiway Bravo Alpha Delta EVA Air 123.
So guys, Ignite the Night, Dragster Joe, let me know when you land. And the weather is changing here, seems, and we have a lot of stutters. Why is that? Should be very smooth. There we have also a rainbow. And our plane is taking off.
EVA Air 123, hold position, caution, other traffic.
No, we don't do that. We don't hold position.
Hold position EVA Air 123.
EVA Air 123, continue taxi.
That night you're 40 and nautical miles away.
Roger,
Okay.
EVA Air 123.
So there's still some time to park my plane. So yeah, it's a pretty bad landing. I was doing to do a much better job today, but unfortunately I was listening to the heights and they said 10 and I touched down. So, yeah. I'm not happy with that. Alright, salami. Still need to go to a bit forward. There we go. Parking brake set. And then we are arrived at our destination in Seoul. And there we go. And then I can also stop the replay. Corinne, there is always another time to land at a good rate. Hope tomorrow will be better. Tomorrow, no flight tomorrow, mate. Every 2 weeks on Friday we don't fly, and that is this Friday we don't fly, because I need to work on a Saturday morning, so I need to wake up at 4 o'clock, so I will sleep at 8:30 in the evening. So that's why we don't fly on a Friday every 2 weeks. Next week we fly to Christchurch or something somewhere in New Zealand. Yeah, next week Friday normally. Joe, I'm expecting Tokyo Drift landing as usual. If I even make the airport. Karin, next week hope it will be a good rate when I'm streaming. Well, I hope to, every time. Actually the rate is not that important, but you know, because those numbers are always different from each program to each program. Who was landed here? So yeah, it's just the way that we land. So we'll check the guys on Avalanta, and then we can see how much time I have. So the first one is Ignite the Night, second one is Dragster, and then okay. So I think we have time to do the replay. And first of all, I will turn this on very quick. Drone mode, following mode off, and then drone speed Okay, so guys, if you land or just before you land, let me know so I can check out your landings. First I will go to my landing at South. There you go. Oh no, 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 don't crash.
Seoul approach EVA Air Echo Victor Alpha
Don't crash.
1989er
Okay.
is type Airbus A334 miles southeast of Romeo Kilo 0 Kilo 3,100 feet. Request clearance to transition
We
Bravo
have some
airspace.
things here where that disappears. Alright, so
EVA Air
that's
Echo
our
Victor Alpha
landing here.
1989er Seoul approach. Squawk tree 0 tree 4.
Landing gear. Yeah, it's coming.
Squawk tree 0 tree 4 EVA Air Echo Victor Alpha 1989er.
EVA Air Echo
So the
Victor
sound is a bit
Alpha
gone.
1989er radar contact 3 miles northwest of Gimpo 600 feet. Clear through the Bravo airspace.
And then we see our landing here.
Cleared through the Bravo airspace EVA Air
Of
Echo
course,
Victor
this is
Alpha
going
1989er.
fine because we were on autopilot at the last part, and then we took control. Even that was going fine. And then here we were a bit doing this. That was not so fine. And actually it's not that bad if I see it like this. So we see it from the other side as well. Meantime we
Seoul
keep an
approach
eye
EVA
on
Air
the
Echo
lights from the
Victor
other
Alpha
guys.
1989er is type Airbus A333 miles northwest of Gimpo 600 feet. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
So the callouts can come a little bit sooner, so then
Squawk 0 tree 0 tree.
Squawk 0 tree 0 tree EVA Air Echo Victor Alpha 1989er.
EVA Air Echo Victor Alpha 1989er
also that
radar
thing that I was doing was not so great. Also here again,
Clear through the Bravo airspace.
it was not so smooth.
Cleared through the Bravo airspace EVA Air Echo Victor
And the wheels are
Alpha
actually
1989er.
making a weird move. That's not right. Alright, then we see it from the inside, and then we will check out our guys that are
Seoul approach EVA Air
all
Echo
landing
Victor Alpha 1989er is
as
type
well.
Airbus A333 miles northwest of Gimpo 400 feet. Request clearance to transition Bravo airspace.
EVA Air Echo Victor Alpha 1989er Seoul approach. Squawk 1227.
Squawk 1227 EVA Air Echo Victor Alpha 1989er.
So it felt pretty hard. Alright. Then we will go to Knightonite and Drixter. And someone is already on the ground. So this is Drixter. It seems he already landed on the other side, so that was not expecting that. Much stage Bully. I don't know if Gigabyte GeForce RTX 3060 Vision OC 12G Ref 2.0 graphic card 3 times will run this. Of course it will run. Why not? Why it will not run that? No, I think there are many people that are running that one. So we have 2 rainbows. So we just missed that landing of Dexter because he came on the other side. I think that's the proper way to land. But yep. So we're waiting for Dexter. No, from Canada Night, and then also Joe, but is going a bit around, it seems. Good night, landing soon, 12 nautical miles. Yeah, I see where you are, and I see that there is Joe is go to Big Doe. And the weather is changing all the time. That's something what I don't like. That it always changed drastically. And the clouds go away, and then still don't know how I need to fix that. But Dexter is already landed, and we see ourselves also parking here. And then Dexter is right there. Carvin, got to go now, guys. Going to get a lunch. See you next week on the stream. Have a good evening and Friday ahead and weekend. Thank you very much, Carvin. Have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy everything what you will do, and also happy flying, of course. So see you next week. Also tomorrow morning I will be at the, normally if everything goes well, I will be at the airport as well. Joe Trimboli, I can't see a thing. Okay, but once you are low enough you will see, because at the airport visibility is good, so you should see something. Just move out of the clouds. So this is the area where we are here in Seoul, and there's a standard airport as well, so nothing payware or freeware, just a standard that comes with the SIM. And then we have some rainbows here, and we are just waiting for the 2 guys until they are landed, and then I hope we can see Canada Night. But I have my doubts, because during the flight we didn't see him. And he could see us. So he's doing the last turn. Yep. We have also a marker here in Gimpo. Alright. So we see a Canada Night, he slides. That is what we already see. So he's coming. And then behind him is also Joe. He's not far behind. And I lost the lights. And there we have him again. So Canada Night, have a great landing, mate. Oh, and who is this? Who is this? Is this Canada Night? No, that is not Canada Night. So we have 2 lights, so that's Canada Night and Joe. So there was someone else that wanted to land here. So sometimes we see also that at Brussels airport that we see multiple lights in one shot. So there is Knight Night coming, and I think and Joe is very close. There we go. And we see him, that's nice. Oh, really happy for him. Oopsie whoopsie. Oopsie whoopsie. Alright. And there goes Joe as well. Alright. So we have the Virgin and we have the Virgin. So who was the first one? Who landed first? But I'm already happy that we see, I think this is Canadian Night because he's hovering. Oops. Oops. And he was also hovering at the other airport. Joe, you are the second one. Yeah. And then Canadian Night, the good thing is that you saw me. Yeah, that was already a good thing. I hope the problem is fixed. Because sometimes it's a bit of a bummer that we didn't see you most of the time, so yeah. So that's a good thing that we see you now. Just it was a bit weird that I could not see you during the flight because you were when you were under me I saw you, but then after when you were at 37,000 feet I didn't see you anymore, and you were actually right behind me. And you could see me, so that's the thing. Well, at least we see each other on landing. So guys, this was our stream for tonight. Hope you enjoyed, and yeah, tomorrow no stream in the evening. Tomorrow morning I'm back with normally with the live stream at Brussels airport. I hope we can do that tomorrow, and without any issues as well. And yeah, next week we are back with the Phoenix, and then we fly in Portugal, and actually from Lisbon into São Miguel Island or something, and we do that with Azores in the A320 from Phoenix. So that's for a Monday. But first tomorrow morning the airport, Brussels airport, and then we do something in there. Okay guys, I want to thank Canadian Night, Joe, also Drixter for being here and flying with me. Also for all the other people that were that joined and that are still here. So also thank you guys for watching. So the other night that would be a nice flight. Well, I hope so. That will be a nice flight. Dexter, thank you for flying. Also you, of course, thank you for flying with me. And then Joe, thanks everyone, and for the fun. So always welcome to fly. It's always nice to have you guys. I wish you one and everyone a wonderful weekend. Enjoy, relax, and do what you like, and have fun on the simulator, of course. Everyone press the like button and do it. Yeah, well, I already knew that we will not make the 20 likes today, but yeah, thanks anyway for the support, Drixter. Joe, and yes, your haircut looks good. Thank you very much. Alright. there's a good night all, and then that night a good night. So thank you guys, see you next time, and thanks for flying. And then yeah, next week we are back on the simulator, and tomorrow at Brussels airport. So good night and happy weekend. Bye bye.